In this video, I'm going to show you how to make this coffee tin food container. It's decorated to contain a Christmas gift of food, but obviously you could decorate it for any occasion you wanted. And I've made this so that you can make it without any particular crafting equipment other than papers, ribbons, glues, and adhesives, and something to cut with. Obviously, if you have crafting equipment, you can fancy it up a little, but that's not necessary. So here's how I went about it. So for this project, start with a coffee tin. This is 737 grams. So what I'm going to do is remove the paper and clean it out. It's still got coffee in it. And then I'm going to locate a plastic zip-top bag that'll be the right size, and we'll be fitting that down in here because this project is meant to contain food when it's finished. Here my coffee can is cleaned. The next step is to decide how you're going to cover your can. I'm going to be using a combination of, this is actually scrapbook paper, so you would cut it in strips, and if it's 12 inches it won't go around this tin, so I'm going to have to patch it together. And I'm also going to be using this rather wide ribbon. So decide on something. You could use a combination of paper, ribbon, rickrack, or even fabric. And then find a decent glue to use. I'll be using this zip dry glue, which is sold in craft stores in North America. It's a favorite of mine and I use it for almost everything. You could also use something like Aleene's tacky glue, but do experiment a little bit first. If your glue is not appropriate, you could end up ruining your whole project. So play around with some scraps before you make your final piece. This is optional, and I don't know how well this is showing up on the camera, but I've run my scrapbooking paper through the Big Shot using this Cuttlebug Snowflake embossing folder. Of course, if you don't have an embosser, you won't be able to do that, but if you do, it kind of makes an interesting finish. Now at this point, I've glued the ribbon and the paper on the tin. And I've also covered the top of the tin with ribbon and paper. And I have also made this tag with directions. I'm going to be putting a mix of homemade gingerbread pancakes in the tin, and this tag contains the cooking instructions because it has to be mixed with water and eggs and so on. So this is printed out from the computer on white cardstock and attached green, and I've inserted an eyelet here in the middle. If you don't have a tool for inserting eyelets, you can simply poke a hole there. So here we have my completed coffee tin gift container. I've put a ribbon rose here, glued that on, and it's stitched together. Here is my tag, which I've attached to the top of the tin. And on the top of the tin, I've put a snowflake ornament that's been cut with the Shapeabilities Fleur-de-Lis pendant, and it's attached here in the middle with a button. But obviously you wouldn't have to use that. You could put a picture instead, something like that would work, or a flower, or you could tie a bow or whatever. Anyways, that's the top, and periodically around the tin I've put gold, little gold tree stickers. They're these stickers, what are they called, outline stickers, but clearly anything at all would work for that. And on the inside of the tin I've put my Ziploc bag, which is ready for the pancake mix when I'm at that point. So that is my coffee tin container. If you've enjoyed this project, please visit my blog at scrappingbydesign.com.